And we've been fully healed, so that's good. Alright, let's do this. Whoa, we're in space. Where are we? The stratosphere? And somehow we're still alive. Look how tiny the temple is from here. This really is the end of the Earth. What the? Hey, what's going on? Could that be? Heh. So it would seem. That's God? Yeah, now things are getting interesting. Alright, God. Let's dance. So this is Meta God. Alright, so I'm pretty sure if you ever use buffs, it's just going to dispel them immediately, but let's give it a try anyway. Light of Deprivation. Oh god, it's got a secondary face that looks like a fly. Oh, yep. Status effects have been removed. Okay. Yep, so no buffs allowed here. Oh, and it counts as a free action for him as a counter. Alright, well, this is the perfect time to start using some of our special items.
No.
Alright, let's use the 7th key. Let's see what happens. And there it goes. Alright, goodbye Metagod. Puny God. Just absolutely destroyed. See? It helps to save those things for the final boss. Made it a cakewalk. Alright, we did it. We destroyed Metagod and saved the Earth.
And so, our battle came to an end. The god, awakened by human hands, was returned to sleep once again by human hands. On the morning after, a refreshing breeze blew across Wales, and the horrible events leading up to yesterday seemed like nothing more than a bad dream. Soon, it was time to say farewell to everyone. Keith, our handsome vampire, grew weary of the hustle and bustle of the outside world, and so he returned once again to his peaceful castle in Transylvania. I wonder how many centuries he'll sleep this time. Good night, and sweet dreams, dear friend. Master Zhuzhen, our brave Taoist adept, has gone back to Shanghai to mend the disruptions in the energy fields of China. You taught us so much, Master Zhuzhen. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And please, try not to overexert yourself. Our beloved spy for hire said she planned to go home to Paris, but she joked about how her next assignment was probably already waiting for her. So, there's no telling where she might be right now. Hallie, that cute little street boy we met in London, set sail from Southampton with his mother, Kodelka, to find his long-lost father in America. Finally, they'll be able to live together as a family. I pray you'll all find happiness. As for me, I'm headed for Zurich, where my mother's waiting. With Yuri, of course.
And there you have it, guys. That is the end of Shadow Hearts. Alright, so that was the first, well, technically the second game in this series because Kodelka was first. Yeah, it's a very weird, very more gothic, dark take on a JRPG, but it's good. I remember I was looking for this game for years at like local game stores and stuff, and I think I actually found Shadow Hearts Covenant and From the New World before I found this one. That's how hard it was to find. I eventually got it off Amazon though, and I'm glad I did. It's such a weird RPG, but it's good. Now, I will say that I've only played a little bit of Covenant, and I've barely touched From the New World. But, and I hate to be kind of a downer, but the canon ending to this game is once again the bad ending. Yuri was not clever enough to figure out that his curse was transferred to Alice halfway through the game, and eventually she dies. And that's canonically what happens in Shadow Hearts Covenant. But at least we can pretend that we got because we did get the good ending. We did save her soul. We can at least pretend like we did something worthwhile. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and let the credits roll, and I'll see you at the finale.
As the warlock said in the end, even if an age of winter comes bringing the harshest hardships, I intend to live on with my new family.
So if we had gotten the bad ending there, Alice would not wake up. That's where she would die. The Prince of the Austro-Hungarian Empire is assassinated. Summer, that same year, the Great War I begins. Well, looks like Albert Simon's prediction was correct. Thus begun World War I. But it was not the end of the world. Okay, and now we get to save New Game Plus data, right? I'm pretty sure, anyway. I don't think this is... Yeah, there we go. Sure, why not? Okay, so we now have clear data for Shadow Hearts. And I'm pretty sure we can just go into New Game Plus and be completely overpowered. So, after leveling all my characters to, like, max level, I think I've learned that, Hallie and Zuzan are probably the worst characters. Zuzan definitely being, like, the bottom tier. After the Asia section and then going into Europe, Zuzan, like, massively falls off in usefulness, I'm afraid. Even though he has, like, the AoE attacks, his magic attacks, his attack spells just don't do a lot of damage. And I also think he's the slowest of all the characters. So it doesn't really seem worthwhile to use Zuzan that much. The only attack that really does great damage, like, closer to, like, endgame is, like, Flames of Fudo. And that's his last spell. But, I think I have learned, as long as you give anybody a Mind's Eye, doesn't matter who they are, they will do great melee damage. You can just take the mage characters and make them more useful for melee attacks, as silly as it is. And then I guess that way, if you really wanted to, you can use whoever you wanted to. But, you know, play however you want. That's just my findings from leveling everyone up. But anyway, guys, that is the end of Shadow Hearts 1. I hope everyone had fun with the ride. Maybe in the future at some point I will do Shadow Hearts 2 Covenant. But as I said, I'm not as familiar with that or from the New World. But maybe someday. But for now, I'm done, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.